would say my main message was a message of fearlessness and tenacity, which I think is totally necessary for not only survival, but in order to thrive. You've got to not be afraid and don't ever give up. There's no question that my parents' tales of toughness and tenacity really did end up lighting my way, because they instilled in me such a sense of myself and what it really would take in order to survive a world that would be fraught with challenges. That was a major message from my parents as well. The world can be a very cruel place. My mother used to say, expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed. Maybe not a very uplifting way to grow up, but I was always, on guard, and I always knew that, things might not work out according to plan here. I had to be nimble enough and resilient enough and tough enough to withstand whatever came my way. And just watching the way they rebuilt their shattered lives, like phoenixes rising from the ashes. They came to Canada at the end of the war with absolutely nothing, and really made quite a wonderful life for themselves. To even, have the optimism and idealism to do that after what they'd been through was inspiration in itself. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. I think honesty is one of the most wonderful qualities in a person. Sometimes my mom used to say that she was honest to a fault. Honesty is obviously something that my parents taught me, and I always felt that nothing bad could ever happen to me if I was really honest. If I really had nothing to hide, nothing would come back to haunt me, certainly. And people would have to accept me, warts and all. But if you can't be honest, what can you be? It speaks to the whole question of authenticity about a person. And today, authenticity, I think, rules supreme. Well, I think you have to think long and hard about what success in life means to you, first of all. If it just means, getting a big paycheck or, getting acclaim or, that's one thing. But if you really think about what success means to you as a human being and what you need to really make you happy at the end of the day, because success doesn't always translate as happiness. I think you've really got to ask some long, hard questions and do a lot of very deep thinking about what your priorities are. And your priorities may change. I mean, just because, something rings true at one stage of your life, it could radically change, and that's not bad either. The only constant in life is change. So, it's really hard to tell anyone, what the key to success is. But I'd say the key to happiness is a much more important key to be looking at this particular time.